My name is Swamy Naidu. I'm teaching technologies here. This is React.js. It's and project bench. This is project bench. In this batch, we will discuss one project based on this React.js. So simply, what are the technologies we are using and what the project we are implementing? Now, first of all, here we are discussing one project. So, what are the technologies we are using in this project that we'll discuss first? Its voice is not clear. Now, this is one website we are implementing. Yes. Okay. In this website, we are working with both front end as well as back end. Okay. Yes. Now, both front end and back end. Yes. In this front end, so we are working with user interfaces. Okay. Back end, we are using API services. Yes. In detail, I will discuss now. For example, you are going to develop one website. At the time of development this website, okay, there are two types of phases we have. One is design phase, another one is coding phase. Yes, like that. Is it clear? Yes. At the time of website development, we have two types of phases. One is designing phase, another one is coding phase. Designing phase, user interfaces we can design. Yes. What that user interfaces. User interface nothing but the screen which we are displaying to the end user. Okay. Yes. So that is the main point. Okay. Yes. The designing phase, what we are doing, we are creating the user interface. For example, See this. One application I'm going to open, that is, which we are discussing, that is Flipkart. The similar project I will explain to you. Or that Flipkart. Okay. Yes. Now in this Flipkart, we are using. So first we need to design this entire screen. Okay. So for that, we are taking the support of some technologies. What are these technologies we are using here? Yes, nothing but HTML, CSS we are using. Along with Bootstrap also we are using. Is it clear? Yes. We are working with this HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. So why we are using HTML? I will discuss these all concepts, okay, to display controls on browser. HTML we are using to display the controls on browser. Is it clear? Yeah. In browser, you want to display the images, text box. Okay. Okay. Yes. In that point of view. So these sliders, everything we can display the help of HTML. Now, second one, CSS. Yes. To apply styles on HTML controls. Yes. So to apply styles on HTML controls. For example, text box font size you want to change, or any background color, these things you want to change. Okay. In that point of view, we are taking the support of this CSS. It is clear. So next one, Bootstrap. Why we are using the Bootstrap? To provide responsive the web page. Yes. Got it. The Bootstrap we are using to provide the responsive to the web page. Okay. Yes. Responsive means what is that? Compatibility of different devices. For example, this website, if you observe, okay. Now, right click, go to the inspect. Then we can see. So in mobile, it is changing like this. So like that, different types of mobile devices we are using. Okay. These mobile devices provide the compatibility of different screens. We're taking the support of this. Is it clear? Yes. So that is the concept. And Bootstrap also provides some advanced controls like, yeah, this is like slider control, like that. Some advanced controls it is providing for us. Yes. This clear? So these all controls we can display with the help of Bootstrap, like these menus, like that. So that is about designing view. And next come to this coding view. Yes. In this, we can implement logics. Business logics we can implement in this coding. So we have two types of scriptings. One is client side script. Another one is server side script. Like that, we have these two types of scriptings. The first one is what? Client side script. And second one is server side script. Yes, yeah. So this client side script means it executes in browser. Yes. Client side script executes in browser. And server side script executes in web server. Yes. Is this clear? Like that, we have these two types of scripts. The first one is client side script, and second one is server side script. Is it clear? Yes. So client side script executes where? It executes in browser. Server side script executes in web server. So that is the concept of this. Yes. So now here we are working with the client side script in our project. We don't work with the server side technologies because as we are developer, you have to work with these areas. Is it clear? As we are developer, you need to work with these areas. So that is the main point of that. Server-side programmer will work with the server-side functionalities. Is it clear? Yes. So server-side programmer will work with the server-side functionality. But as we are developer, you have to work with the, okay. So this is server-side functionality is not our job. So this is our job here. So now you can ask me, sir, then how can we work with the APIs? Okay, so we are not going to create any APIs for this project. No, we don't create any APIs. It is not required. It is not required to create the APIs in this project. Is it clear? Yes. So for that, the predefined APIs are available with me. Yes, we are working with those predefined API services. Yes. We don't create API services. Yes. Is it clear? Yes. That is the main point of this. Okay. Yeah. So already existing API services are available. I will explain you the concepts with the API services. So for this application, to fetch the data from database. Okay, this products information like the price. Okay, like that different types of API services are available. Those we are calling from a React application. In React application, we are creating the admin module. Okay, yes. Is it clear? Yes. React application we are using, we are creating the admin module. In that admin module, we are creating, okay, that screens like insert product, okay, and create the categories like that. So that time we are hitting with the API service by using Ajax call. That I will discuss with you. Okay. Yes. All the front-end application, front-end developments we are performing with this React JS. Not only React JS, if you take any UI technology, that UI technology we are working with this all front-end concepts like browser-related functionalities. Yes. Yeah, in detail, you will get the clarity. For example, see, so here you are adding some cards in the product. When you go to the bill page, okay. So first of all, if you observe here, so this is one product. If I click on this, it displays the list like that. Is it clear? Yes, it displays the list like this. Now, how to display this list? That is the concept of React. So from database, from backend, we are getting all these data. From backend, we are getting all this data. Yes. How to present this data? So that is the concept of React. So like that. Okay. Now here this price information and rating, everything we are getting from database by using, yes, API services. That information we are presenting in this. Okay. Yeah. By using some loops and all in React, we are presenting the data here. You got it. Yes. So that is the concept. So like that, not only this page here, okay, if you click on any page, okay, now here these images, how to display and add to cart. When user click on this add to cart, then so this list, how to display and price calculation, everything. So these are all comes under front-end development. Those front-end development concepts we are implementing with this React JS. This clear? Yes. Next one here. Yeah, I told you we are working with HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and coding in React. We will discuss that one. And predefined API services, Node.js API services I am using in this project. Already Node.js API services are available. Those API services I am using in this project. So that we will discuss. Okay. Yes. Now, additionally, what are the things we will discuss? Yeah. So here, payment gateway integration. Yes. So we are working with that payment gateway integration. Okay. Yeah. So how to integrate that payment gateway? Because this is everything related to the payment. Okay, the shopping cart application and all. Once you add the cart, means cart items, the next process is payment process. That's why how to work with this payment gateway. So that we will discuss. And next one, yeah, testing. As UI developer, okay, our responsibility is to work with the test cases. Yes, yeah. So to work with the test cases. That is our responsibility. Okay. Yes. In this testing point of view also, okay, we are using these things. Okay. So unit test cases, I will explain to you how to write the unit test cases. That concept we'll discuss now. Okay. Yeah. So we are creating components for login one component, add to cart one component, okay, registration one component, payment one component, like that. So we are creating the components. How to test those components, everything we'll discuss. So that is the concept. Yes, yeah. And next one is deployment. Yes. Once your website is completed, you have to deploy the website. Where? In the servers. Right? Once you deploy the website in the server, then only everyone can access that website from the browsers through internet connection. Is it clear? Yes. In this point of view, we are taking the support of some third party, okay, servers like ByteHost, GoDaddy, HostGator, like the different types of third party servers are available. Okay. The deployment process I will explain to you. And at the time of development, we are using repositories like GitHub. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So the Git concept also we are using. Is this clear? So these are the main concepts where we are covering. Means nothing but in companies, if you are working as React developer, in which area you are working, so those things we are covering here. Yes. So here in companies, we are pushing the code into Git, and we are getting the updated code from the Git and raising the PRs. Okay. And implementation of logics. Okay. Like that. Not only in our development point of view, and surrounded, what are the other things we are using? So those are all we will discuss. And as a developer, testing is also our role, our job. So we are performing this testing and all. Is it clear? Yes. So that is the main thing. Yes? Yeah. So now, what the pattern we are following? So first I will discuss designing the screens by using CSS, Bootstrap, and also we will discuss media queries. Okay, so see, these are very, very common routine tasks for us in the UI development area. Okay, so designing as well as front end development. These are our responsibilities. Is it clear? Yes. So that is the concept. Is this clear? Yeah. Now, first we are starting with designing the screens. After that, JavaScript engines. Okay, how the JavaScript engine is working and how the React compiler is working, and browser developers tools. That is very important for UI developer. Okay, so what are the options we have in the browser developers tools? So what is the network option in the browser developer tool? And next one, how can you increase the speed and fast network access? Okay, and next one, how the scopes are creating variable scopes like that. See, for example, this website, if you observe here, so if I go with that inspect, all these are browser developer tools. How to debug the application from this developer tool. So those things are very important for us. Yes, how to validate the CSS script from here, okay, directly. Those are all the browser developer tools related concepts also we'll discuss. Then we will start the coding with this React because already design screens are there. On the design screens, we are implementing the logics. Okay. So that time, so by using Ajax concept, Axios, we are connecting with the backend services. Yes. Yeah. Those services, how to use, how to work with the services, those are all the things we will discuss here. Okay. Yeah. So these API services we are using only to fetch the data. For example, you want to work with login concept. First, you need to design the login page, right? By using username and password text boxes. Yes. Once the login is success, so then we are displaying the welcome page and all. But before that, this login, you want to validate whether username, password, these credentials are valid or invalid. For that, the text box values from front end to back end, we are sending through Ajax. Those text box values we are sending from front end to back end to Ajax. So that is the concept which we are using here. Is this clear? Yes. Like that, coding we are implementing at the time of coding development. So in React, we are using functional components. Okay. We have two types of components. I will discuss that later. So all companies working with the functional components, many companies. Okay. Many companies are working with the functional components. Those functional components we are using here. Yes. That is the concept. Okay. Yeah. This is the pattern which we are following. Anyhow, the course duration is around 60 days it will take to work with this. Okay. Yes. So the duration of this course is 60 days. Okay. Yes. So that is minimum time because that depends upon the concepts which you are covering. So because here I will discuss some concepts and some concepts I will give you as assignment. Okay. So those concepts we have to implement. So that time obviously it will take some extra time. Okay, because you were new for this development. So that's why definitely will take some time for the modules development. Right. Yeah. So that is the reason. So that's why minimum 60 days and it may increase 10 days. Okay. Or more. That is depends on the speed of the development. Okay. Yes. Yes, yeah, like that we are using this one. Yes. So, and our regular timings are 9 to 10. Initial few classes I will discuss 45 minutes. Okay. After that, so 1 hour session. Okay. So all demo classes we are spending around 45 minutes. Then 1 hour session we are taking. Okay. Yes. So these are the main points which we are dealing here. And so concepts also I told you. So HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, Media Query. So first I will discuss these concepts, and by using these concepts, how to design the web pages we'll discuss. After that, we will start the project development using the React functional components. So that time we are working with the integrations like okay, payment gateway, etc. Okay, so this is the concept which we are discussing. Yes, yeah. And what are the modules we are developing means components. For every component, how to write the test cases. For login component, what are the unit test cases we are writing. For registration component, what are the test cases we are writing. Those are all the things we are covering here. By using okay, Nginx and Jest. These are the testing tools. I mean, testing related frameworks. I will discuss what is Nginx and what is Jest, how to configure these things, and how to write the test cases in the React application using these things. I will discuss with you. Yes, yeah. So this is the initial okay description about the project which we are handling. Now, from your side, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Yeah. Any questions you have, you can ask me. Don't hesitate to ask the questions. You can feel free to ask. Yes, I got one message. Okay. Yeah. So I don't have prior experience in React. See, to attend this batch, the prerequisite is React JS. Okay. You should have idea on this React JS. Not complete idea. At least if you know how to use a React app and the life cycle hooks. Okay, then it is very benefit to you. Here also I will discuss at the time of using, but if already have idea on this, you will get more benefit on it. Yes, yeah. Yes, Facebook and Instagram, these websites also implemented with this React. Yeah, actually, React is the product of Facebook. Okay. Yes, it is a product of Facebook. Initially, they implemented React to use in Facebook in chart concept. In 2013, they released this React JS. So Jordan Walk is the main programmer along with his team members. They implemented this React JS. Okay. The main reason behind that is to implement some concepts. Okay. To implement some concepts in the chart of Facebook. Later, they released the different versions. Okay. And even outsiders also, they started working with this React JS like Instagram. Even this Flipkart contains the React code. No. Yes. Yeah. So Apple websites contain the React code. Like that, many websites contain the React code. Yes. See, if you have experience in Angular, so concepts missing, but the programming is not syncing. So in Angular we have data binding, React we have data binding. Okay. There we are using NG model. Here we are using use state like that. Okay. For routing in Angular we are using, okay, yes, router object. Okay. But here React hyphen router hyphen down like that. That is different program. This is different programming. So there for Ajax we are using HTTP client. Here we are using Access like that. Okay. So what the experience you have in Angular that is not countable here to develop the React process. You got it. Yes. Next, any other doubts? Yeah. See, concepts class is different. Okay. So those concepts I will discuss in the normal classes. Here we are developing a project based on the concepts which we discussed there. That is the main. Okay. Yes. Any other doubts? Any other queries we have? Yeah. So that's why you should decide yourself. Okay. So many people they're thinking this is a batch for both concepts, discussion, and project. Don't feel like that. So you should have minimum idea to attend this batch on React. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, it becomes difficult to you. Okay. So that's why those who wants to continue this React, okay, if you don't have idea on the React, better join the React classes then better to join the project classes. I can say directly like, yeah, we will discuss the React concepts and after the project, I can say these words, but that is not fair. Okay. So with the concepts we are developing the project, we are building the project directly here. See, you are asking about virtual DOM. Yes. So that virtual DOM is nothing but one in-memory object. Okay. Like for physical DOM. So at the time of updating the data, okay. So instead of recreating the DOM every time, the patchwork it is updated. That flow I will show you in the classes. Okay. So here instead of, for example, if you do any modification in a component here, only that component is updating in the DOM. The DOM is nothing but one memory object. Okay. So that is a big discussion. I will discuss not in the demo classes, right? In demo classes, what we are dealing, those things. Okay. These are all the things comes into the picture when we started a project. How these DOM trees are creating. Okay. And what the algorithm it is following. Like that, we will discuss there. Okay. And also we are covering interview questions in both JavaScript as well as React. Because so they are asking interviews in interview they're asking so these questions JavaScript questions as well as React questions. Okay, both we are covering here. That is the main thing. Okay. Yes. Any other doubts? Okay. From tomorrow onwards, slowly we will start simple, okay, snippets. Okay. So based on the creating screens. See, this is project batch. For the project batch, what is syllabus first of all? If it is course batch, okay, then yeah. So these concepts we're discussing. Here, syllabus already told you. So HTML we're discussing, Bootstrap, CSS, okay, and Using React, we are implement the logics and integrations like payment gateway and testing, unit testing, and deployment, Git, and how to work with Copilot, that AI tool. Okay, how to work with that AI tool with Copilot, and how to prompt with Chat GPT. Those things also will be covered. Okay, and project type is, yes, that is e-commerce website we are dealing here, just like Flipkart. And the server side API services, Node API services we are using. Okay. Yeah. So that is the concept. And in our project, client module is there, admin module is there. In that admin module, we are implementing different types of sub modules like inventory, okay, product, and next one user module. Okay. Next one, shipping module and payment module like that. In client, so we are developing the page like this, and navigations, everything we are working. Is that clear? Yes. So that is the overview of these sessions. Okay. Yes. Any other doubts? Yeah. Then in tomorrow class we'll discuss the concepts one by one. We'll start. Once again, if we have idea on this React JS, then only better continue with these classes. At least minimum ID if we have. Okay. Yeah. So fine. See you next class. You can drop now. Thank you.